Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something that I have not done in a while, and that is give attention to my personal project of Franken beans. You guys know that I've been cultivating a project about a alligator and a bear and a friendship that is between them. I've done a lot of character art and concept art for this particular project, and I typically in the past do things traditionally, and I then would scan them or take a picture of them and bring them into a digital environment and color them in there. Today we're just going to go full traditional. I'm going to sketch it out in probably red pencil, and I'm going to ink it, and then I'm going to color it in using markers and Prisma pencil. If you guys can notice, I'm talking just a little bit slower just because it's been a super busy time for me. Praise the Lord. Oh my goodness, it's been awesome. I'm working on a great project, of course, for the folks over at Buddy Pegs, doing a children's book for them. They've got a great program over there, great media company, and they're going to be doing a Kickstarter for the book. Of course, the first initial illustrations were there for the Kickstarter program. And then, of course, after it's funded, it will go into full gear. However, I will be posting a lot of that stuff here really soon once it gets up on the Kickstarter, and I'm extremely excited. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how fun it's been to be able to draw dogs, you know, and create an entire world that they live in. Anyway, to focus on today, we're going to be doing Beans, who is the alligator. Beans is kind of a free spirit. He likes to get into character. Let's say, if you know, he's that best friend that you have that cosplays and really gets into everything. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking on this one, just because I really want to concentrate on the piece itself, and you know, I might do a little bit editing over. So enjoy, and of course, as always, I'll do a small wrap up at the end, but enjoy the process. You know, I've done a couple little tutorials and teaching on drawing and observation and stuff, and I really encourage everybody to do something every day. I know it's not possible for everybody, but you know, we all have to sit down and kind of evaluate what's important. And you know, I think that definitely investing in yourself is important. You know, invest in others, invest in your friends, invest in your family, but don't neglect investing in yourself, whether it's education, whether it's the next step in your dream. You know, chip away at that dream. I always say, go into that forest of your dreams and chop down those trees. Sometimes there'll be big ones in your way, and it takes a little bit longer to get rid of those, but eventually you'll come into the clear, and you will realize that all the work you've done is for something, and it's a good thing. So enjoy. All right, so today we're going to be working on Beans. Beans being an alligator. I love doing animals. It's just something with me. I just really enjoy doing them in general. It is something that I've always loved to do. I did a lot of animals in college, and I just really had a good time doing it. And I always really wanted to get back to doing them. And of course, whenever you get into your career, a lot of times, it kind of puts certain things on hold. And I've always wanted to get back to doing character design and animals, definitely. So, Beans, who is he? Who is Beans? Beans is an alligator, born, raised in rural Louisiana. For those of you who say Louisiana, you have never lived there or are not from there. And I say that with a tongue-in-cheek, because those who live in Louisiana or who have been there, that's how the locals say it, Louisiana. Those who are from the north or northerners, they're like Louisiana. And of course, those of you who are in Louisiana right now, I've got a couple guys and gals that are from Louisiana that subscribe to my channel. They're laughing, I'm sure. But anyway, I digress. What I'm doing right now, and I've explained this to you guys so many times before, is, I'm going to switch glasses really quick so I can actually see things a little bit better. Those who know me and have watched my videos before know that I'm trying to get cleaner with my drawing because I want to be able to not have to do so much cleanup. You know, there's definitely different styles of drawing in the world, and I would classify mine as an organized mess, right? An organized mess. Hopefully you guys, some of you guys can relate to that. I couldn't find my regularly long Prisma redline pencil, so we got a stubby today. I do have an extender. Actually, I'm going to use the extender. That makes sense to use the extender today, right? Of course, I can extend it for a larger barrel, smaller barrel, so we'll use the black one. There we go. Haha, longer. All right. So, I hope everybody has been having a fantastic end of the year. What I've been doing is, you know, I've already iterated to you guys that I'm doing a children's book right now, and I love doing children's books. I love the process. I love the immersion that happens with doing projects like this. There's nothing like it. It's a huge commitment. It's a huge commitment for those of you guys and gals who are interested in doing it. It is lucrative, but it's not as lucrative as you think for the amount of effort. You know, you're thinking, oh, you're going to make like $50,000, you know. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm sure some of the higher end illustrators that are out there doing children's book, you know, you're making 50 grand off of a children's book. And that's, you know, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Okay, so what I'm doing basically, since this particular illustration is going to involve a lot, just because it's been a while since I've done one. You know, I made a video recently that basically said, if you are mired down in the midst of tons of work, sometimes it's good to just stop. And you're like, Mike, what are you talking about stopping? That's insanity. If I stop, I'll miss my deadlines. If I stop, I'll screw everything up in my career. I can't stop. I've got to go. Yeah, but what's going to happen, and this is coming from somebody that has done quite a bit in his career. It's coming from experience. If you go all the time and you don't allot that moment or that time period to not only stop and smell the roses, but also enjoy life, you will crash and burn. What does that mean exactly? That means that you'll end up making a mistake that'll cost you a client. You will end up possibly sending the wrong email somewhere, making a comment that is out of sleep deprivation and not a good evaluation of who you are as an artist. And that is never something we want to do. So right now, I'm focusing a little bit more on the face and the gesture of the face, just because I want to get everything else right. I know that I want this particular foot to come down. Okay, I want it to come down. possibly right here. He's going to be standing, I haven't decided if he's standing on a skull or if he's standing on a treasure chest. Possibly a treasure chest, so we'll just rough this out. And his leg's going to be coming up like this. I really want this to be a... Actually, it might be this leg. I haven't decided yet. I have some baggy pants. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to make this one a wooden leg. So whenever you're doing characters and stuff like that, there's so many different ways of going about it, and you're seeing it the very root. So usually I say, all right, guys, today, do your thumbnails, work out your composition. I didn't do that today. Shame on me. I didn't do a thumbnail for this, which is probably going to come back to bite me. Because whenever you do thumbnails, it works out so many different details, you know. It works out so many different things that help you on the other side. So what I'm going to probably do here in a couple seconds, because I know that you guys, some of you guys like the talking, some of you guys like the time lapse, and some of you guys like lots of talking and time lapse. So I'm not going to really, like I said, I'm not going to really do a huge amount of talking today, just because I'm trying to kind of get that happy medium of what's enough talking and what's enough drawing and time lapse. So here, I'm going to adjust my phone up a little bit. I use my iPhone to tape all my videos because it's really easy to edit in iMovie. And I don't really have an expensive 35mm SLR yet. If anybody wants to send me one, that'd be nice. Okay, so got the face done. So whenever you do stuff like this, of course, you got to think gesture, you got to think attitude, you got to think anatomy. You know, it takes a lot of practice to have the ability to draw something from imagination. It also it takes time. I watched a really cool video of one of my illustration heroes, Aaron Blaze, and he's just, oh my gosh, it's great to see somebody in the field, in the professional field, that has been doing stuff a while, and you can learn so many tips and tricks. But what I like about him is he's humble. Now, I don't know him personally. I mean, that might be a persona. You know, he could be somebody that's really full of himself, but he really doesn't come off like that. He comes off extremely humble, like a teacher, somebody that's always ready to sit there and stand there and help you out. And I want to model my future, my future endeavors like that. So we're gonna have the wind kind of blow this way. It's gonna blow here. So we're gonna have his cape or his jacket kind of blowing in the wind a little bit. Okay. And his tail's gonna wrap around because he's an alligator or a crocodile. Beans is an alligator. So his tail wraps around. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do his tail. And maybe I'll have a bird or something. Maybe a bird's right here. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, so I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse because I got some compositional elements I gotta figure out, and plus the anatomy. And I don't like the way this is coming up here. I need to have it a little bit higher. So it needs to come down, you know, and down around. But I recommend you guys to check Aaron out. He's got a great service on his website that you can purchase different tutorials, his brushes. He's got a lot of great resources. He's not a sponsor. And you know, if you follow him on Twitter, you can learn a lot. Not Twitter, but Facebook, because he does a live drawing a lot of times. Just fantastic. You know, you wouldn't have access to people like that. You know, that's what's great about the internet. You know, you've got these guys that have been in the industry for so long and have really formed some, you know, done some incredible movies, and they're there to help you. I mean, that's what's great. So right now, I'm going to put you on time lapse as I wrap up the initial sketch. And I think what I'm going to do, this might be a two-parter, because this might be like a 5 to 6 hour piece, and I just don't have the time to do it all at once because I'm working on the children's book and I've got tons of stuff to do for that. And you know, I just want to make sure that I cover everything. Got a big belly that comes out because he's been eating pirates. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this initial sketch, and then I'm probably gonna ink it and on time lapse. So you guys enjoy, and I'll do a wrap up at the end. All right, guys, thanks. Hey guys, and this is the final. So just wanted to say thank you guys for visiting the channel. If you want to, please like and subscribe. It always helps. And I'll be posting another video soon. See you next time. Bye.